story time. So in a small fishing village in Brazil, there was a businessman on the beach, and he saw a fisherman coming in with a boatload of fish, and he was impressed, so he asked the fisherman, "How long did it take you to catch all that fish?" And the fisherman said, "Not that long, actually." So the businessman asked, "So what do you do with the rest of your day?" And the fisherman said, "I wake up early, I go fishing, and then I come home, play with my kids, and in the afternoon I spend time with my wife. And later on at night, I hang out with my buddies, we go to town, we have a drink, we sing, we dance, we play the guitar." And the businessman said, "Since I'm feeling so generous, let me give you some free business advice." The businessman said, "Okay, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna stay out there for longer, and then you're gonna catch way more fish." And the fisherman said, "And what would I do with the extra fish?" And the businessman said, "Well, you would sell that fish, and soon you would have enough money to buy a bigger boat. You keep doing that, you'll have enough money to buy another boat. Soon you'll have a fleet of boats, and then you can start your own company. Soon you can finally move out of this small fishing village where you can live downtown and then manage your business from there." And the fisherman says, "And then what would I do?" And the businessman said, "If you're patient and lucky, you could take your business public and then you could sell it, and then you'll be super rich." And then the fisherman says, "And then what?" And the businessman says, "And then you can finally retire, move to a small fishing village where you can fish in the morning, spend time with your kids, and spend the afternoon with your wife and the nighttime with your friends." And the fisherman says, "Isn't that what I'm doing now?" Obviously, that story doesn't take into account what if the fisherman's kids get sick, or what if he wants to save up to buy a home or a Brazilian Tesla or something. But I think it's a good story to remind you, like, why are you even doing everything you're doing? Or like, what's the big picture behind all the hustle and the grind? I know that's a big thing that everybody talks about. It's like, it's all about the hustle, it's all about the grind, and you gotta keep going, no matter what, you gotta sacrifice everything. And I think it's good to have goals and dreams and things to work towards, because they help you to grow and develop as a person. But at the same time, I think it's also good to not forget the big picture of why you're doing all this. And that's something that I think about pretty often now, like, if I had everything, what would I do? And I really thought about it, and on the top of the list is, number one, work out. Number one, spend time with Joanna and my family and have like experiences. Number two is go to the gym, go for a run, go paddleboarding. I could do all these things now. Like, why am I putting it off till later? To really think about it, like, if you had everything you've ever wanted, then what would you do? And if the things that you can do now, then why not? This is the third time I had to film this, by the way. The first time I did like a selfie thing and it didn't look good. The second time it was noon and the sun was right on top of me. It was too hot. Now I think I'm good. And all my legs are falling asleep. It looks like I'm not wearing shorts, but they're just short shorts and my sweater's long. Oh, this is gross. Ugh. Since I'm feeling so generous, let me give you, oh, that's gross. For the record, I had the paddleboard over there and I was mounting the GoPro and I was looking at my phone to see, it was on land, to see like if my head was cut off. And I had two old ladies go, "Excuse me, young man, are you trying to pretend that you're surfing?" And it was kind of embarrassing because it totally looked like that's what I was doing. So I had to explain to them the concept of framing. And then I said, "Beat it, old ladies." I'm just joking. I smiled at them and I told them to have a great day, enjoy the morning. Everyone's looking at me like I'm a poser, and the truth is I am. It's okay. I like who I am. Sometimes.